I'm here to give you Cycling Weekly's guide to the 2018 edition of Paris-Roubaix, the Hell of the North. And I'm currently in the Arenberg, which is yet again set to be one of the key sectors in this year's race.
Paris-Roubaix is commonly thought of as one of the toughest races on the calendar, and it takes place 7 days after the Tour of Flanders, and it's the last chance for the classic specialists to taste glory on the cobbles before the hillier one-day races like Flèche-Wallonne and Liège-Bastogne-Liège and the Grand Tours. First run in the days where all the roads were cobbled, Paris-Roubaix is a relic of another age, as while other race organisers moved their races onto tarmac, the people behind Paris-Roubaix turned their race into a classic by seeking out tiny cobbled farm tracks that would sift out all but the hardest of riders. Today though, the race no longer starts in Paris, with the riders instead setting off from the town of Compiègne, covering 257 kilometres as they head north towards Roubaix, close to the Belgian border. 55 kilometres of the race is run on cobblestones, with the first sector not coming until nearly the 100 kilometre mark. But, differing from many other races, coverage will be available on Eurosport for the whole race, meaning you can watch the full 257 kilometres if you wish. However, the racing is likely really to get going around the 90 kilometre to go mark when the riders hit the infamous Trouée de Arenberg. Given a 5-star rating for its difficulty, the cobblestones on this sector are some of the roughest in the race, with the peloton treating the run towards the sector almost like a sprint lead-out, with lots of jockeying for position. Coming so far from the finish, the Arenberg probably won't see the winning move, but it has done in the past, and we should start to see the first selections being made as riders are dropped or suffer punctures. After the Arenberg, the racing becomes relentless, with tired riders being shed out of the back over the course of a number of long cobbled sectors, culminating on the second and longest 5-star sector of the race, the Mons en Pavel. With just 15 kilometres remaining, the race will then hit the final 5-star segment, the Carrefour de l'Arbre, which includes a number of tight bends that often provide the perfect launching pad for crucial attacks to hurt tired legs. After that, there is only one more meaningful cobbled sector at M before heading towards Ghent-Wevelgem for what is probably the most famous race finish in cycling. 12 months ago, it was Greg Van Avermaet who sprinted to victory on the famous concrete velodrome to cap a near-perfect classic season. And the Belgian should be one of the favourites again in 2018. However, Van Avermaet will likely face stiff competition from the likes of Peter Sagan, Philippe Gilbert, Zdeněk Stybar, Sepp van Marke and Gianni Moscon, in what should be the icing on the cake of a thrilling cobbled classics.
So that was our guide to this year's Paris-Roubaix, but we want to know your opinions and predictions as to who is going to triumph this year. Who do you think is going to win? Let us know in the comments section below. And if you like this video, then why not subscribe to the Cycling Weekly channel, where you can see more content like this and other videos about races. So all that remains is to say, see you later.